Do you think you're lazy about cleaning? Don't worry, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to share 10 tips for tidying, organizing, and cleaning, especially designed for those of us who want a spotless home without spending endless hours on it. I admit it, I'm also one of those people who prefer to spend their time on other things rather than cleaning. But that doesn't mean we live in chaos, on the contrary. I've found ways to keep my home clean and organized, spending only 2 to 3 hours a week on it. Interested in knowing how I do it? Come with me, and I'll tell you my secrets. 1. The key is to avoid making a mess before cleaning. The saying is clear: the cleanest house is not the one that is cleaned the most, but the one that gets dirty the least. Sounds logical, right? So let's start there. Preventing your space from getting too dirty is the first strategy to save time and effort. For example, in my house, we have a basic rule: we don't enter with shoes. We have a pair exclusively for use inside the house, and that has considerably reduced dirt on the floors. Another trick: protect spaces prone to getting dirty. In the refrigerator, for example, I store everything in airtight containers. If something spills, I only have to wash the container, not the inside of the refrigerator. The same goes for the kitchen. I use lids when cooking to avoid splattering on the stove or walls. And the windows? They all have screens, which not only reduces the entry of dust but also insects. These small changes make a big difference. 2. Wash the dishes immediately. I know, this advice seems corny, but wash the dishes as soon as you use them. Believe me, this simple habit will save you a ton of time. Why? Because if you let them pile up, not only do they look bad, but food scraps harden and end up being much more difficult to clean. This applies especially to utensils like graters or blenders. Want to avoid spending minutes scrubbing? Wash them immediately after using them. You'll be surprised how quick and easy it is. 3. Put things back in their place. Did you know that clutter often builds up because we don't give things a fixed place? Everything in your house should have an assigned place, and after using it, it's as simple as returning it there. For example, when you get home, leave your keys on a designated hook or container. Do the same with your cell phone, your bag, or your jacket. It's much easier than leaving them lying around and having to pick them up and put them away later. This little habit not only saves you time, but it also reduces the visual stress of clutter. Does the thought of cleaning for hours overwhelm you? The solution is to divide cleaning into mini routines of 10 to 15 minutes. Before you sit down to watch a show or read a book, put on 1 or 2 songs and clean what you can in that time. The good thing about this strategy is that you are completely focused. You do it quickly, and then you can relax with a clear conscience. In my case, sometimes I do 2 mini routines a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. In total, I don't spend more than 20 or 25 minutes, but the impact is huge. I feel like I've cleaned a lot without having to spend hours on it. Try it and tell me how it goes. This tip is a lifesaver. If something is difficult to clean, let it soak. Surfaces like the kitchen sink, the bathroom, or the glass shower doors are much easier to clean if you leave them with a good cleaning product for a few hours or even overnight. This reduces scrubbing effort and makes the process much faster. The kitchen is a place where clutter can build up quickly, but with small actions, you can keep it under control. For example, wash your hands constantly while cooking. This prevents you from unnecessarily dirtying surfaces. Use a small plate to place spoons or utensils you are using, instead of leaving them on the stove. Rinse and reuse tools like cutting boards or knives, instead of taking out more and more utensils. These measures not only prevent clutter, but also make cleaning much faster and easier. Maintain your space constantly. Cleaning regularly is much easier than waiting for everything to get really dirty. This habit significantly reduces the time and effort required to keep your home in good condition. For example, if you dust once a week, you're likely to do it in less time and with less effort than if you wait a month to do it. The floor? Same. If you mop it regularly, you won't have to spend hours scrubbing tough stains. The key is to be consistent to avoid buildups that make you work twice as hard. Choose things that make cleaning easier. Sometimes certain objects at home complicate cleaning unnecessarily. For example, soap bars versus liquid soap dispensers. Bar soap dishes get dirty faster and are more complicated to clean. Full bed base versus elevated. If your bed has a full base that reaches the floor, you don't have to worry about constantly cleaning under it. Evaluate what things in your home might be complicating your life and consider replacing them with more practical options. 9. Be clean yourself. This advice may seem obvious, but maintaining good personal hygiene also helps keep your house clean. If you have dirty hands, greasy hair, or stained clothes, you are more likely to dirty the sofa, the bed, or anywhere you lie down. Keep your clothes and your body clean to avoid leaving traces of dirt all over the house. 10. Fewer things, more cleaning. Being minimalist not only has aesthetic benefits, but it also makes cleaning much easier. Fewer things mean less work. If you have little furniture, few decorations, and only the objects you really need, organizing and cleaning your house will be a piece of cake. Plus, living with less helps you focus on the essentials. It's not about depriving yourself, but about finding what really matters to you and sticking with it. Bonus: do things right from the start. As the saying goes, lazy people work twice. Sometimes, because we want to do something quickly, we do it wrong and end up having to repeat it. If you take the time to do it right the first time, you save yourself work and effort in the future. In short, keeping your house clean and organized doesn't have to be a tiring task. With these 10 tips, you can simplify the process and spend less time cleaning without sacrificing the comfort of a tidy home. Do you dare to try any? Leave me in the comments what your tricks are for keeping your space clean efficiently. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share it with someone who might need these tips. See you in the next video.